You lie down to sleep, and your brain starts replaying every embarrassing thing you've ever said. You send a text, and spend the next hour analyzing every possible way they could misread it. You have a decision to make, and instead of deciding, you think about thinking about it. This is overthinking, and it's not a personality flaw. It's a brain glitch. And today, I'm going to show you exactly why it happens, and 3 science-backed ways to finally stop it. Here's what most people get wrong. They think overthinking means you're smart, careful, or thorough. But research from the University of Michigan shows that overthinking actually makes your decisions worse, not better. The more you ruminate, the more distorted your thinking becomes. Overthinking isn't deep thinking. It's your brain stuck in a loop, spinning its wheels without moving forward. And the worst part? The more you try to stop it, the louder it gets. Here's what's happening inside your brain when you overthink. Your brain has a built-in threat detection system called the amygdala, your internal alarm bell. When you face uncertainty, the amygdala fires up and says, "Danger. Figure this out now." This triggers your prefrontal cortex, the thinking brain, to start analyzing the problem. But here's the glitch. The amygdala can't tell the difference between a real threat and an imagined one. So it treats, "What if they're mad at me?" the same way it treats, "There's a lion in the room." Your brain floods with cortisol, the stress hormone, and your thinking narrows to worst-case scenarios. This is called negativity bias. Your brain is literally wired to focus on threats more than opportunities. Evolution built this in to keep you alive, but in modern life, it keeps you trapped in your own head. And this creates what psychologists call the overthinking loop. It starts with a trigger, an uncertain situation, a conflict, a decision, or even just silence. Your amygdala fires, and your brain starts generating what-if questions. What if I said the wrong thing? What if they don't like me? What if I fail? Each what if feels like it needs an answer, so your brain generates more thoughts to solve it. But thoughts can't solve feelings. So the loop keeps spinning, getting louder and more exhausting. And the longer you stay in the loop, the more your brain treats the imagined threat as real. Your body tenses, your sleep suffers, your confidence drops, and the simplest decisions feel impossible. The cruel irony of overthinking is this. You're trying to feel safe, but the thinking itself creates the danger. Every what if you entertain trains your brain to see the world as more threatening than it is. And here's what makes it even harder. Overthinking feels productive. It feels like you're solving something. But you're not solving, you're rehearsing. Rehearsing failure, rejection, and worst-case outcomes. The good news? Your brain is neuroplastic. It can be rewired. And here are 3 ways to do it. Solution 1. Interrupt the loop with the 5-second rule, developed by Mel Robbins. The moment you notice you're spiraling, count backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then act. This simple countdown activates your prefrontal cortex and interrupts the amygdala's alarm signal. It doesn't matter what the action is. Stand up, write 1 word, take 1 breath. The point is to break the loop before it gains momentum. Motion beats rumination every time. Solution 2. Give your worries a time slot. This is called scheduled worry time, backed by cognitive behavioral therapy research. Instead of fighting your thoughts all day, you tell your brain, "I'll think about this at 6 p.m. for 15 minutes. When a worry pops up during the day, you write it down and postpone it to your worry slot. This works because it gives your amygdala permission to be heard, without letting it run the whole day. Studies from Penn State University show this technique reduces anxiety and overthinking by up to 35%. And here's the surprising part. When 6 p.m. arrives, most worries no longer feel urgent or real. Solution 3. The 2-minute reframe, a technique rooted in cognitive behavioral therapy. When you catch yourself in a what-if spiral, ask 3 questions. Is this thought a fact or a feeling? What's the most realistic outcome? Not the worst, not the best, but the most likely. And what would I tell a close friend who was thinking this exact thought right now? This shifts your brain from the emotional amygdala to the rational prefrontal cortex in under 2 minutes. You're not suppressing the thought, you're examining it. And examined thoughts lose their power. Overthinking isn't a life sentence. It's a habit, and habits can be changed. Your brain learned to loop. It can learn to let go. Start with one tool today. The 5-second interrupt, the worry time slot, or the 2-minute reframe. You don't have to silence your mind. You just have to stop letting it drive. If this video helped you, subscribe, because every week, we break down the science of your mind so you can finally work with it, not against it. You've got this. One thought at a time.